This man is Harlan. It is called the Indian god of war. With an extraordinary power, as long as someone lies down. That's why you're an immortal pen director. Even if the plane dropped a ton of explosives, but Israel can still escape. Then, hands down, an entire army of tanks in the blink of an eye. That the LAN is so strong just to protect the British. LAN has a brother named Mbap. The opposite of my brother's bravery. Mbap was very shy to go there. From a young age, they were bullied by others. But as long as you call out LAN, immediately the LAN will appear as a god. Easy to handle guys who like to rape their brother. That's where the two brothers live. No one dares to lie anymore. To have such a blood war, nature is duha. LAN inherited temperament from his father. He was a senior commander in the Indian Army. That's why I always want you to succeed me. On a mission. He was unfortunately shot. I can see the strong spirit from my youngest son. Before he left, he wanted Holland to follow him your way. And had to stand up for Mbap's brother. But you're not interested. So Holland only made half of his promise to me. Take care of your brother. 15 years later, both of you have grown up. On a trip to the movies, Mbap unfortunately va touch with the social brothers. They want to teach you a lesson. Mbap called out the name of Halen. Make me stand up when I'm watching a movie. Running at wind-tearing speed, he appeared as a god in front of his brother, who thought the thugs saw disrespect. I think that Holland is nothing. I know that if my brother goes, there will definitely be something big. So you, Paif, pulled the LAN away. Right now, there was blood in my brother's ear. You can imagine your brother being raped. Turn around. Paif saw him punch the first guy in the teeth. And then she jumped up and banged him to the floor. At this point, LAN has gone crazy. Nothing can stop it. Top name, the thugs saw that as well. AI suspected not being able to approach was raised by the LAN. He knocked out all three of them at once. In the end, only the leader. LAN just tied him to the floor. And used his head to clean the floor. When he returned, the bald man woke up. You just roll him up. Fortunately, Mbap was able to stop it. He saved his dog's life. After this, Harlan is considered a hero. You have destroyed evil in the name of justice. 2 police departments are missing. 1. The school police want to invite LAN to work, but I'm not interested. So I told my brother Pape to go there for a trial. As soon as you get to the police station, there was a fight outside. A man who's been blatantly outgunned by gangsters burned alive at the door, and the police inside didn't react. Then, some people just sit in the police department. When you see them, everyone's face is pale. This group is a notorious criminal organization, most in the area. The leader sits in the chair. It's like sitting at home. I'm also afraid of birds going in. Not long after they left. I'm asking everyone now. Why is it that the police don't stand out and get rid of this? It's not that they don't want to, it's that they can't. The police chief also stood in the way. That's what got his daughter killed. Since then, no one has dared to Hohi anymore. They've got a big plan. Taking hostages to carry out a terrorist plan. To show power to the government here. That the police, when I don't know how. They are also afraid to touch. They will bring disaster to their bodies. So they push this mission to Mbap. You're new, so there's no way to say no. Mbap called back for his brother. And say, out of the question. But Holland heard it very calmly. Tell your brother to go to the bad guys. Let me worry about you. Not long after, Mbap has infiltrated their base. There are a lot of hostages waiting to be rescued. The gangsters have been waiting for you for a long time. That LAN has also arrived. He told his brother to stand near the power outlet. When you hear the signal, turn it off. Electricity. Every time the lights go out, some of them go out. Make this crowd confused, not know which way to go. LAN as a ghost. When you hide, you kill each guy. After losing to many people. The gangsters also recognize. The problem is that people whistle and turn off the power, so they whistled together. My brother is too drunk to turn on the electricity. Both hands and two changed their plans to turn off the power. And in 45 seconds, you're going to take these guys down. So you go into the crowd. Every second that goes by, some of them are lying down. Give a guy a chance to hit. Speed. LAN is so fast that you have to slow down to see the trick you unleashed. Until the last second is over. That's when the people were defeated. We've got hundreds of them all up to the roof. Then he told his brother to rescue the Tim. And take that great credit for yourself. And you don't need that. That makes the whole department. The police thought I was alone. It's really taking down that gangster organization. Without thinking about it, immediately give a certificate. Let me guess, that's what pissed off the boss. Determined to take revenge on Mbap. Follow him and find out. Mbap has one weakness, his younger brother. So he should plan for the kidnapper. Holland threatens Mbap. As soon as I saw the opportunity, they took control of Holland. And still didn't know that. You're the one who caused this. And then he calls his brother on the phone. I hear that. I'm also suspicious. Do we have to eat lobster or dare to kidnap? So I took the phone. Let's call my brother to check. When I heard your brother say, If you are scared, you know what I mean. He said he'll be there immediately. The gangsters still don't know this side. Decided to cut off a finger of LAN as a souvenir. As a result, you keep swinging down the knife and LAN pulls back his hand. Even 10 guys can't hold it. I'm tired of playing and the LAN starts to counterattack. Slowly swinging his hand knocked out 3 names. And then he knocked out a few more guys. Throw punches like the sky is falling. Makes people fly into cars. Make the leader also. The coward kept pushing the boys forward. Right now, LAN took the chain and flew over the heads of the people. Very quickly grabbed her. It was a guy who threw it like a ball. Just like that. With just a few simple moves that wiped out the crowd. In the end, only the leader remains, just in time for Mbappe to arrive. By the way, Holland gave it to your brother. So there's one more feat that Impair sets up, through which the police career rises like a kite to the wind. Since then, all the railroad cops. The bus station was cleared by the LAN. That's why more and more Impair received more and more medals. But the higher the level, the greater the responsibility. Then, Impair received an important mission in the country. Syria thinks it's just a normal business trip. So I didn't ask my brother to come with me. When I got there, I called my brother and said everything's fine here. I thought something would happen after I finished talking. A bunch of people just came into the room. He beat Mbappe very badly. LAN looked at the phone also scared. I can only scream in helplessness. You can't do anything. That was them, holding the phone to challenge. It makes the LAN very angry. They decided to send off all their relatives. They went to see the king. You don't know that the enemy. This time it's not simple. They're extremist terrorists. There is no crime not to dare to commit. Even forcing people to hold suicide bombs. Not long after that, LAN flew with her lover to Syria. They went to the police for help. But when I just heard the presentation, the entire police department is green as a banana leaf boat. And immediately refused to help. When you two get to the door, was started by a man. Outside, he'd heard the whole story of Holland. He knows where his brother is. Because he's a pickpocket. I just lost my wallet yesterday. When I just got here, I also saw the people who kidnapped Pau. So you can ask this guy to lead you. Following this guy's instructions, we quickly found the cave, the home of terrorists. After searching, LAN also found out the name that hid his brother. He's a big guy who kidnaps Cho people. The organization just saw him, LAN like crazy that rushed into the fight. With just a few tricks, you got the upper hand. You know, you don't fight back and you run away. Make the Harlan chase them to their lair. Stealthily taking weapons from the guards. Then threw a grenade that smashed the guard hut. And at the same time, the herons are swinging in. They flew and bombed and knocked out the guards. Then he landed and kicked off to other guys. Slowly send the others to heaven. Soon the soldiers outside were all killed. Not one name left. At this time, a junior also ran to tell the boss. I knew he was driving a car. But I didn't get to the place where I was trapped. LAN preset that explode all. It's a fire on your shirt. Lan saw that and tore off her shirt to reveal her body. Malem doesn't feel right. Solo, send more combat helicopters out. They want to use the wind to blow you away. But I didn't do my best. Lan moves. He picked up 2 guns and shot furiously. But with fire, you can't shoot them down. They ran out of bullets and had to throw away their guns. 3 helicopters also opened fire. That's how 1 ton of TNT is dropped. By the miraculous and the absurd, Thailand has escaped death. Even convenient dynamite jumped straight into the helicopter. Let's fight back and feed the soldiers inside out. Make the plane lose control. Into the other 2. Just by being so simple, LAN has defeated 3 monsters in the sky. You are standing at the top of the challenge. Beneath him was a group of armed soldiers. Immediately unleashed a rain of bullets towards Harlan. I had to throw the plane door open. Shields just jumped down like a god. Keep using the shield to stop all the bullets. After 1 shot, the soldiers ran out of ammunition. At this point, LAN became Captain America. Start a counterattack. Threw the shield down the guys. The more you fight back, if you do that, someone lies down. No matter how many enemies there are. It's just a puppet. Let me practice. Soon they were all killed by you. This time the solo, bewildered cross-section does not bleed. Let the tank army go to war. But to you, they're just scrap metal. You know, you're just taking momentum and slipping through a tank. And lured them into the wreckage. Successful. 1 batch destroyed everything. This is the end of the way. The salon has to take you to pack. He agreed to release him. With 1 condition. LAN must leave her freshwater girlfriend. That's not acceptable in Harlan. So you're mad and you want to fight again. But after a long fight, the Palestinians no longer have enough resistance. Let the people enjoy themselves. I have never been Pape. I saw my brother beaten like that. It makes me very nervous and crazy. Just climb out of the cell. Hand held the brick. Jump in. Fuck each guy. This is also the first time I dared to protect my brother. You soon made these people pay the price. Not even the name of the salon. When you're crazy, everyone beats you. And hang him directly from the iron on the wall. That turned. Rahalan was lying on the ground. Both of you, later. He tried everything, but Eliane didn't wake up. The salon is not dead yet. Just when he attacked, Harlan woke up and caught him. Directly break the neck of the salon to meet grandparents' cloth. After this, the two brothers never left each other, half step, living together under a happy roof. The movie is over. Hi, and see you in the next movie. Bye, bye.